All right, here's our test rig for testing how much holding force these quad pods hold a vigilant or defiant magnetic sweeper onto the bottom of your forklift with. So basically we're testing using the body of a vigilant or defiant. This has no magnets in it, so it's just the empty body with a U-bolt going through it, hooked to a chain fall, which is just up here, with a scale in the middle. So this scale should hold at whatever the maximum peak lifting pressure we apply to these magnets before they pop off. So we'll keep cranking it up, and then this scale will record how much pulling it takes to pop these 4 quad pods off of, this is just some 3/8 I-beam we have sitting here. So keep in mind that the thicker the metal you put these magnets on, the more holding force you'll get. So on the bottom of a forklift, you'll get a higher number than what we have here. And we've ensured that the magnet pucks are a little bit loose on these pods so that it holds onto the contours of the metal better. And we've lined everything up the best we can so that the ropes are pulling straight up and down, which spreads the load out over all the magnets properly, which is the exact same way it should be on the bottom of your forklift. So we'll crank it up and see under ideal conditions on 3/8 steel what kind of holding force we can get. Okay, so I'm gonna start cranking up, and hopefully you can see the numbers here, but I'll call them out as we go up anyways. So there's 48 pounds. That's about as much as this vigilant or defiant will weigh. I think they're between 30 and 40 pounds. There's 110 pounds. There's 140, so that's 100 pounds on top of the weight of the sweeper. I think this thing's gonna hit me in the elbow. 172 pounds. I'm gonna get my elbow out of the way. 204 pounds. There's 230. There's 252. This thing's really bending now. That's quite a lot of force. It's 270. It's 295. 311.14. So just zoom that in here. So that is the maximum holding force recorded by the scale. So that's 311 pounds. And it looks like what failed first was our cord cleat. So it looks like the rope. Slipped out of here. So that's probably just due to this piece, the anchor point, flexing on the other side. But yeah, there you go. So that's the amount of holding force you can expect from these quad pod magnets with the stainless magnet pucks in them. 311 pounds on 3/8 steel. Like I said before, on a forklift, you'll get a bigger number than that because it's gonna be on thicker steel, so the magnets have more holding power. And these are the lower, lighter duty pods of the 2 we offer. These are for forklifts that have low ground clearance, less than 4 inches. So if you have less than 4 inches, you're generally on an indoor forklift, so there isn't much in the way of obstacles or bumps to worry about the magnet falling off, but you still got 311 pounds of holding force to hold it on the bottom of your forklift.